Coast, yes, suffers a disproportionately higher percentage of users, but cities like Nairobi are also suffering. And Mr. Speaker, as this request for statement goes to the committee, I'm hoping that the committee will apply itself on two very critical issues. One, on the role of NACADA. Mr. Speaker, NACADA in its current form and state cannot deal with the drug issue in this country. In fact, we might want to think as a parliament whether we want to make NACADA to be directly under the President's office or the Ministry of Interior so that it gets the teeth that it needs to bite. Because the elements that are needed...
NACADA is under Ministry of Interior.
In agreement, Mr. Speaker,
yes.
You didn't let me prosecute.
Yes.
It is not fully there because, Mr. Speaker, there are some functions of NACADA that have been taken up and put in county governments. And what is happening is that the revenue that counties are looking for is encouraging them to open as many bars as possible. And these bars, not only is alcohol being consumed there, but these bars are also the places where drugs are being trafficked through. So NACADA now ends up suffering the problem of not having resources to undertake the war against drugs, but the counties on the other side are also licensing too many bars, even close to schools, close to hospitals, residential areas, and so on. The second issue, Mr. Speaker, is that when the issue of drugs was brought to this parliament, you are a member of parliament, Mr. Speaker, and I do remember the former minister, Minister Saitoti, and the issues that were prosecuted in this house. Mr. Speaker, we will need as a nation to move this war of drugs from fighting users to following the chain. From the user, there is a peddler. From the peddler, there is a dealer. From the dealer, there is the baron. From the baron, there are international cartels. And this user would never get the drugs if these drugs never found their way into the territory of Kenya. So the problem is way higher up than this young man or woman that we are criminalizing as a user. The user is at the end of the chain. So as the committee is prosecuting this matter, let us also see what it is that we can do to upscale this fight from the level of the ground where we are criminalizing the user